no mwirori wa Kenya Diaspora Media jitagwo Jeremy DAMARIS na kuria gukoragwo na project njega nejokaga hanga kwira na aria moyaga makinya makarumirira ri ngwiciria ingi yao ni mahuragira thimu na makanjira uria makenete na aria matanakena bado no mahuragira thimu tukaraniria tukamenya ni atia thina wiha na thina ucio tuka fix riu muthenya wa muthi ndina Jane wa Amara Realty ni thiete thini wa project ciake ciothe cia Ruiru ngethie riria aguraga migunda kuu ri gwakorwo kwi weru-ini ndacoka gikorania irigire migunda yake yothe ningi ndathie ringi ndirakorania njire mai na bado no arauga ni eguthie nambe na gutigirira ati andu othe magura diaspora to ni amenyete andu magura migunda me diaspora aria angi mamenya me kuraihu maoka magathengerera kinyumba kia ngorofa 10 hau riu ugoka wethe broti yaku miage riu amikite sure project ciake ciothe ni araciriga aka make sure mundu wothe wa ima diaspora nioka mundu wothe wa ima diaspora nioka na agakora indo ciake ciri haria agurire na akamakirwo wega muno makiria nikio nginya arekera gate cia kibari ciretwo gate cia Solomon kare mitambo-ini tukareni na Jane nigetha twire ngoro eno nene uguo ri ya kuhota ku make sure ati andu arothe maraikara diaspora indo ciao ni iramenyererwo ati ona mainuka no magakora migunda yao haria magurire ri yumete ku tukare mitambo-ini tukareni na Jane na ngikorwo we ni urenda kuigithia kanyamu thiini wa Kenya ni ona ndikwenda wige namba ya mundu ungi kwenda wige namba ya Jane o wathukuma ukamuria wina kanyamu kare mitambo-ini atwire maundu maya mothe ri amakinyetie hana niki kiratuma korwo ena ngoro eno nene uguo. Jane, how are you?
Kwega muno Jeremy.
Ngai ni mwega.
Hede ciothe.
Na hede ciothe.
Ngai ni mwega.
Exactly. I'm happy to see you.
Yes, thank you.
Amen. Na by the way, andu gimatida makijwa niki gika interview cia kwa dida akiuga amen 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 but jugaga ni gutweke guo.
Ni gutweke guo na ku acknowledge who is at the center of it all.
Exactly. Leke nyambe gwe kanyaga kai tutanamba maundu maingi wambe ugeithie eroreri twa KDM na hihi onaria makui.
All right. Nidamugeithie inyuothe eroreri a Kenya Diaspora Media. Hamaretwa jitagwo Jane wa Amara Realty na nigenaga muno ni kugia na kanya gaka gaguka mitambo-ini ya KDM kwaraniria na inyue ona kumucokeria ngatho ni tondu andu aria meroragira KDM, surely you have been the support of Amara Realty and we don't take you for granted. Kwoguo nidamugeithia na muikare mitambo-ini.
Exactly. Thank you very much. Umuthiri ndirenda twiketa maundu toria twikaga kawaida maita maingi tucemanagire nawe mugunda-ini and I thank God umuthiri ndatwacemania na America ucerete na kire gitumaga ngoro ndina hinya mwingi muno wa kwaria horo wigi Amara ni tondu ndimeragirwo horo wa mundu uroka kaingi na mundu maronana nake kaingi
niguo
na negotiate kana makaraniria. So how have you been?
Ni ngoretwo ndi mwega. I thank God. Kuma riria njirega guku that was December January ni genete ni tondu Ngai ni akinjigite kahinda kau na ni ngoretwo na support nyingi ya andu guku America, UK, Germany, Middle East. Yes.
Wow.
And I thank God.
Exactly. In fact kiria tumagure hea mitambo-ini muthenya wa muthi ni tondu of late ni gukoretwo kwina area aingi muno a ngundu tondu we ni njuki endagia migunda andu riria makuna ni maramenya wendagia migunda na tikaingi muno thini wa kambuni icio koraga atumia wa mbere nyambe nikupongeze sana. Maita maingi ukoraga ni muhirika wa Ibrahimu urandiri no horo wigi migunda but now when we come to the side of trust gwiciria ni thiete level engi muno yaku guku mwena wa diaspora andu magakuyukia muno ona gukiranga Kenya niki gitumi
na Kenya bejuge ni waiga horo wa gukorwo ndi a female in a male dominated field na juge ni diruta wira uyu tondu ni biashara ingira rutwo ni andu aria angi na riria twirega haha I talked about a little bit about myself na giuga this is something I had this is a dream I had since my early 20s na I remember my boss then used to call me Jane wa Miguda when I was as young as 23. Reason being I had a passion. So what I am doing today is actually a passion I am living out. So I'm not just doing it because everybody else is doing it. And the reason why I am able to succeed in a male-dominated field, it's because I'm driven by that passion. I'm driven by a passion to deliver. That now takes me to the level of trust. Why is it that people have tended to trust me? Reason being, yona kumeria dabiriria kwedia, heo domwe da kwirire twikaga. We sell that which we own. Tutire twatangatha mugunda utari witu. Meaning we have already bought the land, we have finished with the seller, only then do we come and advertise that land. Ni kuga ati gutire ikinya ringi tungicoka na thutha tukorwo ni twiriirie andu migunda tushoke tutuike we have been unable to deliver. So that is one of the things that build trust because you are sure 100% we will deliver.
Yes.
And that really has helped us. Na riu twambiriria na mundu twamurekeria, we endeavor to get their titles out very quickly. Yes.
Wow. Actually, the other thing I saw then wako diaspora. Return customers ya nyunege muno. Then ugakorwa ati we mundu wagurire broti ya mbere areterera gugwite kindu kingi niguo akoya. So actually the purpose ya gukureha ni tondu wa mundu ucio urakuigwa ria mbere. Tondu you know, lino personally ni gukorwo de umumerekia ri rimwe ni njigua gwa muno kwari oro wege miunda tondu ni nyonete andu ingi muno magitunyo na hiyo na kuri ona hi mundu wanarehe aho kaigwa bado nake ndarathi na njira njega akagarurukira haria thutha-ini. Riu gutwikite ati kwi mundu urakuigwa ria mbere na ni aigua ni by the way ni wari wa mbere ni kwari horo waku wa migunda. That was back in 2018 na nginya umuthi 2022 I'm still confident talking about it. Oni ndi ndahurwo thimu ni mundu akajira horo waku
akanegena. In fact andu aria ingi matuhuragira, those who have become our customers, they actually call us to tell us how much we have helped them. And twambiriria relationship na mundu, we build it not just a customer, it's not just a client vendor relationship. We grow our friendships. Kuri andu mahuragira makijuria, okay, ndina gathina kanai, do you know a good lawyer? Ndina thina munai, ni ndagitari mwega. So we have built our relationships beyond the client vendor relationship. Now, Modorajigwa for the very first time. The moment you interact with us at Amara, you will realize what other people have experienced. Na nikionaga dwara twabandiriria nao bado no mokaga. Oria wauga metagirira to announce a new project. And if they are able to, they actually invest. And even when they are not able to, some of them just call me. Makajira Jane Drakonire, and from the way you spoke, I trusted you. I don't know you, but I trusted you. Nakoro de nakanyamo nige but I'll keep your number and I will call you. And those are the people who now call us later in our later projects. What do you have at the moment? So we've been able to build that trust that people can actually keep us in their minds, that whenever they need something, they know they can call Amara Realty.
Wow. Now, let's talk about the customers here aqua diaspora. Na gushiria for the time tukore tungikwaririria horo waku wa migunda ni onaga concern yakwa nene muno ekoragwo mundu ucio ragurire mugunda ni araneirwo title yake. Relationship yake ihana atia nawe tondu ria mundu ni ahuri athima njera mi omenya ndagurire kindu kiu nundu wa ritwa riaku na kindu kiu ndianeirwo undu ucio ni oni affectaga muno.
Riu reke ngwire the way we've sold a lot of projects in Ruiru. Ria twerega hahari we were advertising Amani Gardens phase 2, I mean phase 1, and that was in December and January. Adona magorire na makerekia as we speak in Amani Gardens, they have their titles. After that, nitwediria mugunda wa Hope Gardens. Ucio niguo turaheana titles as we speak. And Sifa Gardens, acio amwe mena titles. So whoever has completed in any of those 3 projects, either the title is in process or they already have the titles. Koguo nituheanaga title shitu oro na ihenya muno. Muno. The current project which we have, which is Amani phase 2, onayo riu ni kurekereria turarekereria. We obtain the individual titles. Mundu akireikio guo, we start now processing their titles. So we really do it very quickly. Yes.
Wow. So I think for you, mundu wa diaspora, we utendaga kuri migunda giuka na ihenya kaigwe no ni na ihenya mundu karekania kanina migunda ndakamuigwa ringi. I think you should be able to get Jane. And it told even not now, or even in the future. No rutana kinya in the future. Let's talk about now the present. Rutodo no walk ali. Hedo getwaririo horo wegie Ruiru na nikuo waregeire we.
Ni nikuo ndaregeire.
Ruiru ne jigwa ndege makiuga Jani no Ruiru. Ruiru guthiete atia.
Ruiru ne kwega muno. And the reason why turegeire Ruiru, we have a motto as Amara Realty. Twedageria do kindu turamenya, this is something of value. And this is something that years down the line, they will call us and tell us, Jane, we are grateful that we listened to you and we purchased. Netodo Ruiru East, because that's where we are. Na Ruiru East was the eastern side of Kiambu County. It's a tail end of Kiambu County, Ororete, Machakos County. mwena ũmwe nĩ Nairobi County, mwena ũcio ũngĩ nĩ Machakos County, mwena ũcio ũngĩ nĩ Juja Farm, na mwena ũcio ũngĩ nĩ Kamakis. So we are sandwiched. Na kĩrĩa gĩtũmaga tũregere kũu rĩ, because we look at what is the potential growth of this place. Kũndũ gũkũ nĩ hĩndĩ kũrahingũka, infrastructure nĩ hĩndĩ ĩrekĩrwo. And now the major infrastructure that will change that place, it's a Greater Eastern Bypass. Greater Eastern Bypass ya Kuori. Kũndũ kũu rĩu gũgakorwo mũndũ akoragia ndagire kũigithia nĩkĩ. You know, because that is what is going to completely change. Na kwĩna farenge ĩrauma the Eastern Bypass to now the proposed Greater Eastern Bypass. So once the Greater Eastern Bypass is done, and this link road, Yakuma Eastern Bypass or the Greater Eastern Bypass, that place will simply be, I don't know, the best of the best.
Wow.
Yes.
So,
Jeremy,
yes.
so that we can give people something that they will be proud. 10 years down the line, because they'll be proud of the investments that they made. That's the reason we are there.
Wow. Now, let's talk about the project. Ruiru now ndagike no. Ruiru kwe mundu rakoigwa igatiriri riu ri to ndake kwa jeni akoretwo guku America kuma hindi yo ni ndakumenyire ri miaka ya 2019 na kuri. Na riu ni 2022 ri. Na ni arigwa ta guku trust.
Yes.
So project Ruiru now tha ici ukete na guku diaspora ati mundu ngiuga utaumite America. Eda buku broti.
Riu ndina project hindi yo ngidari na Amani Gardens phase 1. Riu twina Amani Gardens phase 2, which is right opposite Amani Gardens phase 1. Na riu ri broti cito Jeremy, maybe you have seen tondu ni ukionete where we have come from and where we are today. We have spectacular projects. Turekera rugiri rwega rwa electric fence, very beautiful gates, extremely beautiful gates. Riu twina mai, in fact we drilled a borehole and we have a lot of water, so we are able to connect our 4 projects that are within the same area. Kwa omothe ndirarehe Amani Gardens phase 2. That is what we are bringing. Na twina brotisha 100 by 100. Ninja that 100 by 100 onado igini majura.
Yes.
And most of the people, they actually call me and say, I am happy that at least I can get a place that is spacious.
Yes.
So that's a reason why we do 100 by 100. Na isho nisho turarehe muthenya wa umuthi.
Wabere runi ne jo ndoro kora guhota gukone Amani waiga ni Amani phase 2.
Yes,
riu no renda kwaria umenyeru okorwo ina eka ta 5 kana 3 wendia 100 by 100 kuga mugundo ucio ni wanyihanyiha parcels.
No wanyihanyiha parcels.
Ugo ni kwati taira twendagiria ndo cia 50 by 100.
Asha.
Na kiagia 50 by 100 cigire uguo ri ni kuga ni
100 by 100.
100 uguo.
Yes. It's actually 250 by 100 that make 100 by 100.
How ni andu ngiaka muci.
Na ni quarter 100 by 100 ni quarter.
How ni andu ngiaka muci na wakikiaga.
Yes. How ni hard you actually have plenty of space. You have a front yard, you have your house, you have a backyard, you have beautiful gardens. On a Modogiada swimming pool, you still have space for that. It's big, spacious.
100 by 100.
Yeah.
Wow. So now, where you ready at here?
They were already dogora 1.34, mudu akigura na cash, mudu akigura na installments ni 1.54. Yeah.
So 1.34.
1.5, sorry, 1.5.
Ulu cash ni 1.34.
Yes.
Ugo ne kuga ni dora giri kominake.
Idatu.
Giri kominake.
Well, giri kominake na kedo because exchange rate is
okay, giri kominake cia dora. Mudu akona mugundo ucio 1.34.
1.34.
Na mugundo we na mai.
Mugundo wina mai.
Na muirige.
Ni muirige. Wina fara. Right? Yeah.
Na nukuiga nukura kwa Eastern Bypass.
Nikuwa kura kwa the Greater Eastern Bypass. Yes.
Wow. Kugeciria icoro ntikwenda gutendera tugitenderia muno tondu.
Na wina gate njega.
Ni nyonete gate ciaku taru mugundo ura turigite haria wenjaga mai ni nyonete gate yaku.
In fact, all those projects they have similar gates. You can't miss our projects and they're beautiful. Yes. Wow.
Ruku mundu roria ku mundu no wake.
You can see people building, and the reason why we are actually going an extra level to make the place habitable nigetha riu to encourage andu to kugura broti ukametiga uguo you can come and build your home or you can come and start developing hada mahua hada miti you know make it in such a way that you have mature gardens you know so it becomes a beautiful place to stay. That's why we are making it as habitable as can be.
Wow. Yeah. Thank you muno Jane. Na gwiciria kire gitumaga muno nyende kurehe Jane tondu wa mbere migunda yake koragwo fenced. Ugo ni kuga riu kundu ri naguo ati ni ugathii ukore nyumba ya ngoroba 10 ni yakirwo hau ni mundu. One
ndugukora uguo. Number 2 you have the security of your plot. Tondu riria twirigite uguo ri and let's say we have let's say 24 plots or 36 plots depending on how many parcels we have. Ni kuga ati inyo mwe community yo ni mwamenyana. Number 2 gutire mundu ngioka kuoya brot yaku. Tondu you know it is in a secured place. No riu tugitinangia tucitige handu you know tutairigite.
Yeah.
One, beacons will be tampered with. Number 2, ugoka origagwo mugoda wako wariku. But now, even if you come 10 years down the line, you just look for Amani Gardens Phase 2 and you have your plot. Wow.
Yeah. Mudu rwenda kubuku tha ici arabatara ki?
Riu mundu renda kubuku tha ici ri, if you're paying cash, tugira ni 1.34 million. If you're paying in installments, you kuiga deposit ya 450, ucoke riu icio ingi urihe na mieri 6.
6 months.
Yes.
Okay. Riu uigerere mana ma 50. Unengerwo ucagure broti yaku.
Yes.
Icio ingi urihe na mieri 6.
Yes.
I think that's a good deal.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Na broti ciaku ni ithiaga na ihenya because we are saying that December we had Amani Phase 1, we have sold Hope Gardens Phase 2, we have sold Sifa Gardens and now we are in Amani Gardens Phase 2. So kogwo ni mundu renda ehike titikaraga. Yes.
So I think the best thing to do na nejeraga andu aingi muno na ndoro the man followaga aria hi moi ati ni ndimera kundu kuria kwagirire na aria managura oko wanagura na Jenny ni uramenya ura ndauga it is true. So I think the best thing to do mugodo wetu Amani Phase Garden Amani Phase 2 no wo broti yaku waiga ina broti kana hau
how in total we have 32 plots.
32 plots.
Yes.
Ugo nikuwa ona riu mundu angigura igiri icio ni andu 15 na kuri andu mebia ngai ni amateithite mundu no abuke nya.
Actually a lot of people we have people who come they say they want 2, some they want 3. Age makauga dina brother yako kana dina sister yako atureda you know. So yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good deal. Na aikorwo we America, aikorwo we Germany, aikorwo we Canada na ni urenda kugia kindu gya kutaga ate niguo njiraga mundu handu uramenya ha ni trusted ndigwicira ni umuri director onge ndwiru maita magenyo na thina ukagira kuri andu aria me director atatu na ano kaigwa ati wathi gwiti ndukerwo director uri ungi ni akuire uri ungi ni athamire
riu na mbere heanaga ri that's my personal line na dire na line ingi I have one line which I've had since 2002 kogwo na mbere nguheana niyo namba yako and I'm the director of Amara Realty na namba yo ni 0722 748475. Yes.
Exactly. Jenny atanauma guku America. Gucia no muhurire. Obuku broti yaku. Okorwo renda gire mbeca cash ni ukwirwo uri ukumuikiria parcel ni imukinyire atanainuka and then obuku broti yaku. Amani Garden Phase 2.
Yes.
Na title irauga ni Ruiru.
Yes.
Nenya nda muno kuiga kigo kiu muno ni Ruiru.
Ni Ruiru.
Ti mavoko.
No.
Kana maridi.
Asha. Ni Ruiru. It is written Ruiru. You know, stroke Ruiru, block 3, blah, blah, blah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, aria mathiete mwena wa Kenya ni we mwena wa Machakos is one of the best counties. Mwena uri ongi. Riu tutiga ati mundu we Machakos, turauga muhaka na kuria Machakos. Mwena uyu ungi ni Njiro. Waiga ni Ruai.
Ni
Ruai actually. Ruai andu ni moyo ura gukurite. Na mwena uyu ungi ni Juja Farm.
Juja Farm na mwene uge Kamakis.
Na Kamakis na ndienda kwa cia Kamakis.
Actually, as we speak about Kamakis, they're doing the Eastern Bypass. They are making it into a dual carriage. You know, I went there sometime last year in November. Diagara the ferry for maybe a couple of months and they found they were actually expanding the road. As we speak, most of it is tarmacked. Kwa wone kuga tukirekia mwaka uyu actually maybe even before the end of the year in another 2-4 months that road will be proper dual carriage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Look go wewe da kundu gwa kulitayari. I think talk to Jane namba yake haha 0722748475. Exactly. na no wanani nake nakubukira bro yake thank you muno jeni ndakena ngai akurathime muno nawe ke maundu mega I think that one we call that one a done deal.
Yes, na amani yathira we have Joy Gardens phase 2.
Oh, nice. Kwa kwina Joy Garden. Uriwe wa huru uge ate amani ni rathirire. Joy Garden ndikiri how next?
In fact, Joy Gardens is 500 meters from the existing tarmac. Yeah.
Fanya mambo. Jitako Jeremy Damaris.